We are live. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. Happy
Hello.
Wednesday. It's
Hi,
Wednesday again.
everybody.
Hello, hello.
This is your next chapter. Welcome,
Yes.
welcome. I'm here with Coaches Joseph and Coach Mildred. How are you guys?
Very good, very good. How are you?
Amazing. June
Good, good.
already. Can you imagine?
Oh my
We are
gosh,
in the middle
episode.
of the year.
And we're on episode 34 right now. Grabe.
Wow,
My
34.
gosh.
Yes.
So,
Congratulations.
congratulations to
I
us.
know, right?
Yeah, this
To
is
us,
the
podcast
product of
34.
consistency.
Ah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Super,
Yes, yes. All
super,
right.
super dedicated. Mhm.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes, we
Yes.
are.
And it's very relevant to our topic today because today we're going to discuss about leadership. Yan, leadership. Kasi in this online business world, it's so easy to become obsessed with all those numbers, milestones that we want to achieve in life and the results, 'di ba? But real leadership begins when people are not just growing financially around
Mm.
you. And I think it's why I love this online
Mm-hmm.
business community. It's because we are growing here emotionally, mentally, and confidently, 'di ba? So the truth is here, in the online space, anyone can actually recruit people, right? People do that. Some online businesses do that.
Yes.
And anyone can sell, anything online, motivation, products, and all that. But not everyone knows how to lead people ethically,
Mm.
responsibly,
Correct.
and with genuine
Mm-hmm.
care. Di ba po? And that's why I think this online business and online business community stands out. Kasi we don't do those. We lead people
Mm-hmm.
ethically, responsibly, and with genuine care. And I think um, we may be able to give more value to people so that they know how this business is different from any other business. Ayan.
Mhm.
And so today we are going to discuss about leading with integrity in a world obsessed with results. Yan. Very, very relevant topic as well. So, before we proceed with our discussion, let me just introduce myself first. Excuse me. We will introduce ourselves first. So, mauna na po ako. My name is Arian. I am a Filipino immigrant now based here in Windsor, Ontario, Canada, with my family. I have two boys, and I used to be a SAP programmer back in the Philippines for more than 12 years. And we moved here in Canada in 2022 to start anew. I am now working as an IT analyst. However, I found that here in Canada, the bills, groceries are very expensive. It's hard to live by on one income, and so that's why I looked for something online. What I need is a flexible online income stream, and that's when I found this business. And I'm now here for 2.5 years now and enjoying it. And that's where I found these people, amazing Coach Mildred and Kuya Joseph. And so, go ahead, guys. Please introduce yourselves. Okay,
Go ahead.
Coach Mildred muna.
Okay, Joseph,
Yes,
go
coach.
ahead.
No, no, coach. Ladies
Ladies
first.
first now.
Ladies first. Ladies first.
Oh, ladies first. Okay. Hi, everybody. I am Mildred, and I am based here in Ontario, Canada. And I have been doing this business now for quite a few years. But I am a mom of an adult son. And before that, I wore many hats, right? And I was in aviation. I was a flight attendant for several years. Coming to Canada, I worked in different fields, in retail, then on to corporate world until I found this business that allowed me to retire earlier. And now I am a coach and help thousands of other people also change their lives for the better. And it's so exciting. So it's great to be here. Thank you. And to you, Joseph.
Yes, thank you, coach. So it's Joseph here. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning to all of you who are watching us. Again, the name is Joseph. I'm from Hamilton, Canada. I'm retired IT professional from the banking industry, originally from Manila, Philippines. I am a husband. I'm a father of two boys. At the same time, I'm a financial coach, self-taught on financial planning and retirement planning. At the same time, very active on the stock market, investing, and also real estate. So, but what I'm really, really proud of is really when I started meeting these wonderful ladies into the digital business world. So that's about me. Back to you, Ariane.
Thank you. Thank you for your introduction, guys. So again, we're here to give you some value, and this
Mhm.
conversation is something that every leader, entrepreneur, and online business owner needs to know, to hear, because as we all know, success is one thing, but leading people ethically, as we said earlier, responsibly and
Yes.
with integrity is another. So I guess you'll know more about our online business, what we do here, and how we really do it ethically and with integrity, right? So let's dive in, and I'm going to ask the first question now. So there you have it. Yeah, and our first question is, what does ethical leadership really look like in the online business space? And
Mm.
sino ang ating mauna?
Joseph muna.
Oh,
Okay, Joseph.
sasabihin ko pa
Joseph.
naman ladies first, but it's okay. Thank you,
That's
Coach.
okay. That's okay.
Thank you, Coach. Ikaw yung next one. Ikaw yung next one. So, ano yung tanong mo? What is it? What
What
does
does ethical
ethical leadership
leadership?
really look
Ano
like
ba
in online
meaning ng
space?
ethical for
Yeah,
you?
yeah. So
Mhm.
for me, ethical leadership really starts with integrity talaga, right? It's about making sure now what you say matches what you do. So
Yes.
you kind of walk the talk kind of thing, right? So
Mhm.
during my years in the banking industry, trust was everything in our corporation. People needed to gain trust on ourselves or on the leaders, whether it's finances, whether it's future or projects or dreams, whatever. Kasi one mistake in integrity could damage your whole credibility, right? So very
Yes.
important to have that trust in the corporate world. But I've carried that same principle into my digital business. That having that trusting with integrity. So ethical leadership online means being transparent, right? It means that you have to be very transparent with everything that you do, all the information that you have. You have to make sure that you don't make promises that you cannot keep. It also means that you have to help people understand both opportunities and the work involved, right, in this online space. I do believe that leadership isn't about convincing people to join you. We don't convince people to join us really. What we do is we attract because of our business model, right? It's because we also try to serve people, we educate people, we inspire people, and we allow them to make informed decisions based on what information we give them, right? So
Mhm.
at the end of the day, opportunities come and go, but your reputation stays with you forever. So in the digital and online space, you have to do this to make sure that. Well, by the way, people don't buy products, right? They don't really buy products. They buy
Mhm.
in. They buy in because you have gained their trust. They
That's
have
right.
gained your trust, kind of thing.
Mhm. Mhm.
So
Yeah.
they are trusting that you will have a long-term relationship, a trusting relationship with you can say your business partners, new business partners. So to me, it's not about really them joining the business. It's really them joining and trusting on us to start their own digital business. So,
Mhm.
how about you, Coach?
Wow. You covered all bases already.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No, it's awesome. No, it's awesome because it's true, no? In the online space, anybody can say anything. You
Yes.
can be whatever you want to be. But the thing is, when people look at you and us, you know, they will question, are these real people? Are they actors? And that is exactly how I felt when I first saw this, right? Are
Mhm.
they real? they're saying all nice things, but are they real? Are they AI? Right now
Mm.
with AI and
Yes.
all, right? But I think it's just a matter of time. We need to give people a chance to get to know us, who we are in the online space, because that is where we are. Our bulk of the business, right, is
Yeah.
online, and they need to know who we are as a person, as a human being, as a family,
Mhm.
sister, a brother, an uncle, a cousin, or and the more they know us, the more we are transparent, right? The more people feel related to you, relatable. We have to be relatable to them, right? So we are actually leading more with honesty than with hype. There's
Yeah.
so much hype going on right now. Like, okay, get rich quick or whatever, but for us, we really are transparent about letting people know that this one really, it takes effort, takes patience, right? It's not a get rich quick scheme, and we teach people real skills,
Mm.
not
Yeah.
just being dependent on us. I learned so much because I'm with these two amazing IT techs. You're so tech savvy, and here I am starting in the online space, but I trusted the system. I trusted myself enough to learn. And
Mm.
I am a product of that because I trusted the system. Yeah. So that's
Yes.
it for me.
Thank you. Thank you. I agree. I agree with both of your answers. But I think my take on this is that actually it doesn't have to be online, right? Even if you're working,
Oh,
just
yes. Yes.
in the corporate world, if your
Yes. Of
business
course.
is traditional, you really have to be ethical, right? Because your business will not grow as much if you don't really care about the people that you are gonna work with or working with, right? And if you're creating, false expectations, if you're overselling what it is that you're selling or offering, it's hard to really establish communication, real relationships with people,
Mhm.
right?
Mm,
And I love what Coach Mildred said about you know you can in the online space you can be anything you want to be. It's
true.
especially now, right now that AI is here, like whatever it is that you're in your head, like imagine, you know, you can just feed AI. Like imagine I am an astronaut, or imagine I am, those things. Even if it's kind of impossible, it is now possible because of AI, and
Yes.
hard for a lot of people to really know what's real and what's not. And I think that will boil down to um experience and how they can really
Mhm.
discern, you know,
Mm-hmm.
the truth, the real one,
Yes.
right?
Yes. So true.
Yes, yes. Thank you for your points on that. Um, and the second question that we have here is, let me show it. Yeah. Oh, sorry, that's the first one. This is the second one. There. How do
Mm-hmm.
people with different personalities, fears, and levels of confidence? And actually, this is, oh, I remember this. This is my question to Janet Mai during the retreat.
Oh,
Yes, this was my,
very good.
because I was thinking, oh, because we always say that this business is a people business, right? We always like have conversations and relationships with other people, and we try to show them what really this community is composed of.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We are composed of actually different personalities, right? Different, yeah, fears, levels of confidence, backgrounds, yeah. And how do you lead people like that? Go ahead, Coach Mildred. I think
Oh my
it's your
gosh, I
turn.
love this question. I love this question, because my background is actually psychology and social work, right?
Yes.
So learning how people act, how they react, how they, in different situations. And this is so close to me. It's so close to my heart. And yes, in life, we deal with so many kinds of people. As you said, Ariane, right? In the community, at our work, in our careers, in our businesses, in the outside world and all that. How do we deal with all kinds of people? First of all, number one is, you know, in Filipinos, that word judgmental. You know that, right? Judgmental.
Famous, famous.
Yeah, I know. There's even a program, a show, right?
Yeah.
Don't be judgmental. Wag kang judgmental, right? Because people have a tendency to judge other people right away. They don't even know face value pa lang. They don't know the background, nothing. They judge already. But we have to, in our world, we have to, you know, check ourselves out to prevent ourselves from really doing that. We have to know them first. By knowing them, you have to ask questions, you have to converse with them to find out where are they in life, anong season nila sa life ngayon. Okay, are they introverts, are they extroverts, right? I'm an extrovert, and very different from an introvert, right? Introvert
Me,
gets so
me
tired
too.
with talking to people. Me, it fuels me. I love that, It's very different, right? And so knowing they are where they are in life. At saka iba-ibang mga careers. Yung iba are stay-at-home moms, maybe in that stage in their life. The others are now building their career, and then having a business on the side, professionals getting their masters, their PhDs, whatever. So understanding where they are in life, right? You would know how to lead them. If they want to be just let alone, leave them alone, they will go on their own pace, or they need some guidance. Understanding really where people are at is key to being successful wherever you are in your business, leading people, in your career, in the family, in the community, in business. Yeah, that in a
Yes.
nutshell. Para may time pa si Joseph sumagot.
Yes, I agree, Coach. Thank you, thank you. Actually, ay dagdagan ko yung sa'yo. You said, know where they are currently at. I think for me
Yes,
naman, I love to hear their stories and perspective in
yes,
life. Yan. Yes, kasi if you know
Yeah.
them, like, through their stories, it's not just by, looking at them or by experiencing them firsthand. If you also, like, have a glimpse of their past, what, 'di ba? What have they gone through? Yeah, you get to really understand who they are as a person, and
so
it's
true,
so
so
easy
true.
na to connect with them. I think we have comments here before I call on Kuya.
Yes. Oh,
Nagbabalik
Larry! Oh my gosh!
si Larry.
Hi, Larry and Gail. Kamusta?
No, Kuya
All the way
Larry.
from California.
Yeah, love this
Yes.
perspective. The leaders who made the biggest difference in my life weren't the loudest or the most popular. Yes, they were the ones who genuinely cared, listened, and helped others grow. Tama, tama. Yes. Oh my gosh. Go ahead, Kuya Joseph. I'm gonna flash again the question here.
Yeah.
Yes.
For you, how do you lead people with different personalities, fears, and levels of confidence?
Yeah, well, I was exposed on this question, no, with my
Mm-hmm.
corporate career for many many years. So one of the biggest lessons I learned is that there is no one size fits all approach to
Yeah.
leadership. There is no such thing, right? Every person is different, like what you said, Ariane. Some people are naturally confident. Some need encouragement. Some need time. Some need some reassurance. They're just different people, and two different aspects, right? So, as a leader, I learned uh, that my job was not to change anyone, but my job was to understand them, to sort of uh, lead them in such
Mm-hmm.
a way that how can they be better on things what they do. So not really judgmental, but really the biggest thing is about, it really is about communication skills. No, you have to listen to what they're saying, and you have to understand, and you have to comprehend very deeply as to what they're talking about, so that they can feel that you really care for them, right? um, in the digital business, kaya it's so the transition between the corporate world and the digital business is really really seem very seamless for me. Kasi nga, to me, we found this digital business that really cares about how people think, how they work, how they approach things, and it's really about building that relationship with that person, right? So to me, that's why this digital business is really one of a kind, and we've called it a gold mine. So to me, leadership isn't about pushing people faster than they're ready to go. It's more of helping them see different possibilities that they may see, not some see this different possibility that they might not see in themselves, right?
Mm,
Parang they you have to sort of believe in them that they can do these things. A bit of an encouragement as well, okay?
mm,
Because some people think that they can't do these things or they can't
mm,
do digital business, pero you
Mm.
have to let them get encouraged
mm.
by what's possible, diba? So we're here in this digital business to give them that opportunity and that possibility that they can perhaps do it. But it's up to them to make that decision, right? So sometimes people don't need a leader who talks more, like what other leaders do, but what they need is a leader that someone can listen to them, right?
Yes, so
And
true.
listens, someone that listens better, kind of thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
So to me, that's the biggest thing that I learned about leadership. Pero it morphs into more of a communication skill, really. Really.
Yes, yes, I agree with that, Kuya. And some people only need a little push, 'di ba?
Oh, yes,
Little push.
yes.
They know that they're capable in themselves, but they just need a little push. And hindi yun nila. They won't be
Yeah.
able to learn that all by themselves. Sometimes it takes a person as well to tell them that. And I love what you said, that this boils down to building the relationships, because it's just like when you're a husband and you have a wife, like it always takes two to tango, kasi it's the transfer of messages, right? And I think that's why, I think in my personal experience, that's why I read books about personalities and I really been interested in that,
Mm-hmm.
because I was an introvert before. Kasi I do have barkada. I do have a circle of friends, but I'm not as outgoing, as them. And it's knowing that I would have to like really talk to people now in this online business. It was hard, really, at the beginning for
Mm-hmm.
to really come out of that shell and talk to people. And that's why I read books, I listened to audiobooks, and that's when I learned that I really have to know how to adjust myself as well when I'm talking to different people. So that's how I'm learning, and I'm still learning, I'm still growing right now, and I really love it, because I'm really interested in psychology, like what Coach
Yes, yes.
Me too. I'm also an introvert. Me too.
Okay.
Hopefully, my being extrovert is rubbing off on you too. You're not introverts now. No, you're extroverts already.
Yeah.
It's
All right.
good.
Here's Kuya Larry's opinion.
Oh
Ayan.
my
Point
gosh,
of view,
look.
true leadership isn't measured by titles,
Yeah.
followers, or numbers. It's measured by the positive impact we leave on others. The best leaders inspire confidence, create opportunities, and help people become the best version of themselves.
Yeah.
Looking forward to hearing this discussion on ethical leadership and building lasting influence through integrity and service. Thank you,
Wow.
Larry.
Thank you, Larry.
Thank you.
Good
Yes.
deal. Yeah. Amazing.
All right, so we're going down to our third question.
Yes.
And a little bit on the negative side, so we know how to
Mm.
really grow ourselves in dealing with people, leading people. What happens?
Mm.
Oh, sorry, what happens when leaders focus more on numbers than people? Ano
Mm.
bang nangyayari?
Ay naku, hindi maganda yang ano na yan, yung
Hindi ba?
culture.
Yes.
No, no, no. I know for one kasi,
Yes.
when you have worked in a different environments, right?
Mm.
And different companies and different cultures
Oh yeah, yeah.
in how they work, right? And you can tell that the employees are not happy or they
Mm,
bicker. There's a lot of bickering that's happening, competition. Competition, it's a negative competition.
mm,
There's a healthy competition, right? Anywhere you go, there's competition, but there's a big difference between a healthy competition and a toxic competition, right?
true.
And if they are only focused on the numbers, oh my gosh, it's like a dog eat dog world, right?
Mm,
And that's what I love about our business, our community, because we're there to help each other succeed.
mm,
Whether you're high up there or you're starting or you're middle ground, you are going to feel comfortable because you're not being judged. You go on your own pace. There's no, it's not a matter of comparison, because sometimes when you see that your leaders are comparing uh,
Mm.
people and how they, and how they, yung kanilang, what am I talking, uh, Mr. Mr.
Performance, performance review,
Director,
performance review.
performance. Yes, the performance review.
Yes.
They do, yung performance review na yan, sometimes it's not really, it's not accurate, right?
mm, yes.
Because having performance, ganon, in all levels yon. Not only when the boss is there or not only when you're being watched, right?
Mm,
Integrity means that you are working the way you're supposed to be working, whether there's somebody watching or not, right? So, yun ang ano ko, because if there is comparison, right? Um, that's when people get burned out.
Yeah.
Now, oh
mm,
my gosh, I have to this. There's a quota. There's a quota. The other team is winning. We have to get out there. We have to get, in other businesses, that's what happens, right? There's a quota, and
yes.
the competition is it is not it's not a good picture of what I'm seeing about that. And that because I have tried other businesses as well, no?
Mm.
And that's why you get burned out. It becomes a toxic comparison culture.
Mhm.
Mm.
If there's a toxic environment, toxic workplace, ooh, people cannot, they cannot work up to their utmost. They cannot
Yes.
be the best of what they can be because of the the culture
Yeah.
of the
Yeah.
environment, right? Yeah. And
Yeah.
there's a pressure there that, oh my gosh, I always have to, show people that I am successful, that I'm getting to where I need to go in a certain amount of time, you know. And, if you give people that freedom to grow, the more people are going to flourish. The
Mm.
more they are, oh, I have the freedom to go on my own pace, right? Yeah, just keeping it real.
Give them grace. Yeah.
Yes, give them grace,
Yes.
right?
Thank you, Coach Mildred. How about you, Kuya Joseph?
Nako, this is one of those topics that are really very close to me kasi being one of the leaders in our corporation, we go through the performance review like
Mm,
said, twice a year. We go through performance review twice a year.
yep.
So obviously, the middleman have targets to meet, right? Numbers
Mm,
that are important to those middle managers because they have organizational needs, goals, and they want to measure them, right? So,
yes.
but when the numbers become more important than the people, something guaranteed starts breaking down, right? So
Yes.
kasi people don't like to feel like they're just ano ba to, a stat or statistic. They don't
Yes.
want to feel that they're like a target or a number. They
Mm-hmm.
want to feel that they're valued on the things that they do, things that they contribute to is very, very important to them, right? So in my experience, when you focus on people first, the numbers actually follow, right? So that's what happened actually when I start getting discouraged because it became like what Coach Mildred said, became a competition between my group and another group, right? And to me, that
Mm,
was the wrong precedence, the wrong
Mm,
precedence whatsoever, right? So I learned that when people feel appreciated, they perform better. When
yes.
the business partners feel supported, they grow in this digital business, right? That's what we do in this digital business. We support them as business partners and they continue to grow. When customers feel cared for, they stay loyal, right? So it's very simple because we have to really focus on people. People are the most important item, whether you're in an organization or corporation or dealing business with. People are the most important asset that you're going to
Yes.
have, right? So I've always believed that if you take care of people, people will help take care of the business.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
that's
So
So
yeah,
true.
yeah. I mean, that's something that I've learned, and my mentor in the corporate world always told me that. He said to me that just take care of your people, and everything will follow through. But if you only focus on the business and forget the people, eventually both suffers, right? So again, it's always important to focus on the people first rather than anything else. Back to you, Ariane.
Amazing.
yes, thank
I
you for
love
that.
hearing I love hearing our different perspectives,
I
right? This is a
know, right?
different in your work, right?
Mm.
Yeah.
And hearing those perspectives, it really gives us that's why it's so exciting here because
Yeah.
we're dealing with
Yeah.
so many people, different experiences, right?
Mhm.
Mm.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
You said it all like in dalawa. Oh my gosh.
Sorry,
Like
sorry.
it's okay, kuya. Like there's a lot of really golden nuggets here, especially for us, in our generation, like hearing from you guys. I mean, you both are just two of my mentors here in our community, and it's been like quite a very interesting journey talaga. And I just wanna add that with what you said, if ganon kasi it will not be sustainable if leaders will just only look at the numbers, right? It's not sustainable.
Mhm.
So most likely, as you said, Kuya Joseph, it will fall apart. It will just come a time wherein you'll be stuck, in your business, or maybe you'll eventually just quit doing it because it's not sustainable. So in business that's in a business where people first, um it grows stronger through trust,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. So I think this is gonna be our wrap up question na. And our last one, because we are already in our 30th minute here. So the last question is, ayan, what kind of legacy are we building as leaders online? Deep.
Mm.
Kind of deep. Yes, but who wants to go first?
Coach Mildred,
Wow. Heavy yun, ah. Again,
Oh
again,
yeah.
again.
What
Ano
kind of
yun? Ano yun, Aglet?
What
Legacy are
kind
we
of
building as
legacy are
leaders
we building
online?
as leaders online?
You know, I don't know if you have heard of this author, Stephen Covey.
Mm,
mm. Yeah.
Stephen Covey is the author of so many books, in the corporate world. The Seven Habits of Highly Effective People.
mm.
Mm.
Have you heard
Yes.
about him?
Yes, yes,
His
but I
teachings
haven't I haven't
really,
read that book yet.
oh my gosh, I've read his books, The Seven Habits of Highly Successful People, The Eighth Habit, and his company has actually taught this in lots of huge corporations all around the world, right? It's about shifting corporate culture from command and control structures, right, toward principle centered leadership.
Mm,
Exactly what we're talking about, integrity, principle centered leadership. So it emphasizes actually character, trust building, and long term effectiveness.
mm,
So it really just came to my mind, right, about that. And if you haven't read that yet, The Seven Habits of Highly Successful People by Stephen Covey. Oh,
Mm.
amazing, amazing book. And so back to your question again, I just wanted to that came into my mind.
Yes, coach.
So
Here.
again, what kind of legacy are we building?
Yes.
Okay, what kind of legacy are we building? Um, you know, we want to really build. We want to multiply people to have other leaders like us, like the leaders that we have.
Mm-hmm.
Mike and Darren, and they are so big on really leading with integrity and being open and being transparent. And the more people grow with that, and the more confident the people are, they become confident leaders rather than just followers,
Mm-hmm.
right? So um, I think they have really been successful of building a culture of encouragement, right? Honesty and growth. And I love it because, there's no perfect company, there's no perfect business, nothing is perfect. But
Mm-hmm.
when you see that, the ups and downs in business and how they navigate through that, I really can see, even just recently, right? There's so many things happening in the online world and all that, how they address that. And I am just so thankful. I'm so grateful that we have such great leaders that lead us really with not just, but they're compassionate, they're understanding, and they have remained humble, even in the success, the mounts and mounts of success that they have already reached. They remain people that we can connect with. Like you can message them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Send them a message and they will reply to you. That is the kind of leadership that is really that we need. And I'm just so thankful that we have them, right? And but also when you have leaders, right? It also comes with the responsibility. That's a big responsibility. People are looking up to you. So how you act is how the people will act as well. So
Mm-hmm.
everything starts really from the top, right? And you know this. You have all been in the corporate world. And the culture of the company really is dependent on the people that lead it
Mm-hmm.
because it trickles down. It trickles down.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why it's so important. It's so important to really have leaders who lead with integrity,
Yes.
honesty, compassion, kindness, and being down to earth and still being humble and relatable to people.
Absolutely.
Mm,
Yes. Ang hirap
yeah,
humanap ng gano'n, ha?
ang hirap talaga.
Yes, that's
You
hard.
cannot have everything in one person, di ba?
Yes.
Buti na lang
But
dalawa
that's
sila.
our
Oh.
ideal leader.
No, it's amazing. I'm just so thankful that we have them, right? And that's
Yes.
why the leaders that are coming up, they're
Mhm.
bringing up leaders who are the same,
Yes,
and
and
they
that's why
take
we
this
are different.
seriously. Yes, they take
Yeah.
it seriously because if you are not within that scope, mm, there are
Mm.
very serious consequences.
Yes, that's
Yeah,
Mm.
right.
right.
Thank you, Coach Mildred. Go ahead, Kuya Joseph.
Yes, so this is probably the most important question of all. And thank you for asking this question. So, to me, years from now, people won't remember our social media post. They won't remember our titles. They won't
Mm,
remember our accomplishments. But what they will remember is how we made them feel. Diba? So
Yes.
to me, it's so important that do we it's so important about these questions. Now, do we encourage them? Do we inspire them? Do we help them grow? And do we lead with integrity in this digital business? And the answer to that is really upon each person, each and every one of us. But what Coach Mildred said, that our digital business, our leaders in this digital business, continue to train us to do so, and to continue to what you call them, remind us through mastermind on a weekly basis that
mm-hmm,
this is an important aspect of owning a digital business, which is this type of leadership, right? This
mm-hmm,
type of integrity. So for me, a husband, a father, a former corporate employee, or a digital business owner, I've learned that success isn't just measured by what we achieve. It's measured about how much impact along the way that we, how much impact do we provide each person or each family along.
Mhm.
It's also important that we continue to have that positive impact on them, right? So that's sort of the legacy that our digital business is instilling upon us, because people want them to feel genuinely that they're cared for in a way,
Mhm.
right? That we are leading through honesty. That we're leading through people with respect, or giving them the respect. And what I would say is that in my experience before, that you would help others be better for their future, if as much as possible. So actually encouraging them and supporting them for their future needs, right?
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
that's, to me, it's really about helping each other, making sure you're there for them, supporting them, motivating them, and continuing that trust and integrity in dealing with how they manage their business or manage themselves
Mhm.
with other
Yeah.
business
Yeah.
partners, right? Sorry for a long-winded answer, but to me, I think it's a very important question, and thank you for asking this question, Ariane.
Thank you, Kuya Joseph, for that comprehensive answer. Sobrang ganda ng conversation na to.
Yes.
Yes, yes, because
We can
it's
go on and on.
Yes.
very valuable. And I just want to add that we're here in the online space not to become influencers.
Mm.
Like we're not we're not those type of influencers that those influencers offering like products or services online,
No.
using TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. We're here to really offer a solution, and the solution varies depending on your need as a person, and that's why we're here. We are only here to show you what's possible. And I think if you are aiming to be a leader in the online space also, if you have like your innate values, like family, faith, like what Coach Mildred said earlier, those values, um it will show whenever connect with people, especially if
Yes.
you don't like really know
Yeah.
them personally.
Mhm.
It will Your stories will resonate with them. And I think for me, what I learned from my corporate stint back in the Philippines is to become the leader that I want to to be the kind of leader that you want to have. Be the kind of
Yes.
leader that you want to have.
Yes.
So yeah, so just you will meet a lot of people along the way, but not everybody will have that kind of like real integrity and ethics that you really resonate with. And those people are gifts, right? And
Mm.
leadership is not just
Exactly.
about building success, it's
Mhm.
about building people with honesty, compassion,
Mm.
and integrity.
Yeah.
Yeah, to
Yeah.
wrap that up. So, this is a very hefty conversation, a lot of golden nuggets. But thank you, Kuya Joseph, Coach Mildred, for being here, for sharing all your experiences as well about leadership. And thank you for those of you who are watching this now and who are going to watch the replay. Thanks for joining us in this episode. And if this conversation resonated with you, share it with someone who's trying to step into the online space, becoming a leader, and they're also building something meaningful online. So that's it from us, guys, and we'll see you again next Wednesday in your next chapter. Bye
Thank
for now.
you.
See you
Thank you.
again next
Yeah,
week,
See you
see
next
soon.
you.
Wednesday.
Bye.
Happy
Thank you.
June.
Happy Wednesday.
Happy
Happy
Wednesday.
Wednesday. Happy June. Thanks, Ariane. Thanks, Joseph.
Thank you.